But we're here, like we're here and we're live. So guys, here's the deal. Welcome to Bitnamix. This is an amazing movement, guys. You know, over the past 3 months, we've seen the trends, into the crypto space, into, what is happening now since I would say the beginning of the year. Also keep in mind with what the situation around the world, with the pandemic, with COVID, with all kinds of things, it really changed and shifted a lot of things very rapidly. And what we started to see was that, first of all, crypto was making a comeback as far as, opportunity-wise, where people have a chance to earn a living in the cryptocurrency space. But also there's been a new kind of, not technology, but they kind of embrace a technology called smart contracts. It's not new, but some developers and some people found a way to make it useful in the business opportunity space, where it basically changed the whole dynamics of how we used to do cryptocurrency biz ops to how it is now, which is changing from being centralized to decentralized, change from having the system control your money to you controlling your money, being fully transparent, getting paid instantly versus waiting for withdrawals, a whole bunch of things that we're going to talk about tonight. And the thing is that these smart contracts are run on Ethereum blockchains, right? So a lot of these opportunities were based on Ethereum, which is great. It's the number 2 cryptocurrency next to Bitcoin, but there was really nothing in the Bitcoin space that was kind of using the same concept, the same technology until today, until Bitnamix. I've loved Bitcoin. I've been, I could say I've been in the cryptocurrency, mostly Bitcoin space for years. I just got into Ethereum and Tron this year because of what I just told you, because of the smart contracts, because of the systems and the technology that base their whole system around it. But I've always been into Bitcoin from the beginning, and it's something that we should all be a part of, okay? Because it's the main cryptocurrency coin. It's the mother, it's the father, it's the one, right? It's the godfather, it's it. So, Bitnamix found a way to embrace the same concept, the same technology, but with Bitcoin. So a little bit about me, guys. I just purchased another McLaren with Bitcoin, paid in full with like I said, with Bitcoin. All I had to do was bring my wallet, my laptop, and I walked out of there with a brand new 2019 McLaren, guys. It was over $200,000, paid for in full, and I love that car. It's beautiful. That's how it looks after a nice custom car wash. It's an amazing car. It's an amazing machine. And it's all thanks to Bitcoin, because McLaren accepts Bitcoin. They actually use BitPay. They actually accept Bitcoin. They accept Ethereum. They accept whatever BitPay uses, they accept. And you can literally not only buy a McLaren, but anything on their lot. Sometimes they carry Lamborghinis, Ferraris, and stuff like that. So it's pretty amazing to know that you can go ahead and build a business with cryptocurrency and go ahead and treat yourself to an amazing, vehicle like this, or whatever it is you want. If you just want to quit your job, you just want to, buy a house, or whatever it is you want to do, you want to put some money away, you want to invest, whatever it is that you want to do, you can do it with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, just like you can with money. The truth is, guys, I've leaned more towards getting involved with cryptocurrency than with fiat money. And I'm happy, because the fiat is still being controlled by the government. And even worse, in 2020, they are literally printing money, giving it away, doing what they want. The banks are terrible. There's actually a national coin shortage. Some places are not even accepting cash. It's gone out of control. But here we are with cryptocurrency. Nothing has changed. We can still do what we have to do, live our life, pay our bills, buy things, earn money, make a living, all with cryptocurrency, guys. This is just a snapshot of today. Just recently, this is the kind of deposits that I'm getting with Bitnamix on a daily basis. As you can see, this is just earlier today, guys. And this is what the power of this company does, guys. But before I get into this, Deals, do you want to talk about Bitnamix, give a little overview, what it is that we are about and what we have to offer, things like that. And then I'll get into the one of the comp plans that we have, the amazing comp plan that we have.
Yeah, so absolutely. So let me share my screen, and I've got kind of like the overview, folks, of what Bitnamix is, very simply what it is, and then we're going to go in detail how the compensation plan is. There's two powerful ways you earn money in Bitnamix, but I'm going to share with you and show with you kind of the overview, and then we're going to go and look at the two comp plans and how they work. So first and foremost, business overview. Bitnamix is the first fully decentralized Bitcoin Unilevel and Matrix opportunity of its kind in the world. It's already recognized by experts as a true disruptor in the cryptocurrency and online direct marketing space globally, because this is a global opportunity. It works everywhere, and that's the beauty of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, that you can basically anyone in any part of the world, as long as they have a Wi-Fi connection, a mobile device, they can work in Bitnamix. Bitnamix Dynamic Opportunity provides all of the above, giving you the confidence of knowing your Bitcoin is safe on this award-winning platform. Bitnamix combines the best of both of all worlds: profitability, sustainability, trustability, and accountability and integrity. Why Bitnamix? Is very, very simple. At Bitnamix, they never touch your Bitcoin. All transactions are in real time and instant, and we'll talk about that and how that works in each one of the ways you earn here in Bitnamix. Your privacy is 1,000%. You're in confidence. It's withheld. It's in private. Your information is held in there. Your Bitcoin wallet cannot be changed. You'll learn about that as you get started in Bitnamix, but all of your privacy is held in confidence 1,000%. All transactions are also open source on the world's blockchain. You get a transaction history when your payments are made, and you can obviously search that on the Bitcoin blockchain. And then the amazing residual income, guaranteed residual income for all members, which we'll talk about that after looking at the 2x2 matrix. I'm going to talk about how the residual income is really what I say very underused, and most people really don't understand the power in residual income with Bitnamix, but I'm definitely going to deep dive that here tonight to show you how you can earn a residual income for every member here in Bitnamix. So I'll let Alfredo now kind of talk about the 2x2 matrix and explain how that's powerful in itself. And then I'll come back and talk about the Unilevel and what that means for everybody who gets started in Bitnamix.
You guys see my screen now?
Yes.
All right, awesome. So, my last thing I showed you guys was the payments that was getting just today. As you can see, they're coming in every hour, within the hour, like as you can see, 12 o'clock on multiple payments. And it's all thanks to the matrix that we're about to show you right now. So guys, what Bitnamix uses, we have a couple of ways to get paid, but actually several ways to get paid. But one of the main ways that's actually fun and attractive is a 2x2 follow me matrix. Okay. Now, in the past, I've done programs with 2x2s. I know this thing in and out. Now, in the past, you've always had to cycle in order to get paid. You would end up getting paid 3 times the value of the matrix. For example, if you paid in $100 for that matrix, once you cycle, you would get paid $300. But and it went really well. Like I've made a lot of money in the past. Even there was a crypto deal that we did in the past with the same 2x2 following matrix. But what happened was you always have to wait to cycle to get paid. In Bitnamix, what they did that was different than all the other 2x2s is that they pay out 100% Bitcoin per spot, which means you no longer have to wait to cycle to get paid. And not only are you getting paid 100% on each spot, right? Well, each spot is paying someone 100%. We'll get into that in a second, but it's also being paid out instantly, guys. All right, that's huge in this space. All right, instant payments are paid straight to the members' wallets. Every single spot is paying someone 100% of that Bitcoin. We also have the Unilevel monthly residual that pays 6 levels deep to infinity, and I'll have Dios talk about that in a little bit. And we also have monthly contests that are actually giving away BTC. Right now, as we speak, there is a contest in place where the first place prize will give you $1,000 in Bitcoin or cash. I mean, it's up to you, but it's paying out $1,000. But they're also going to implement, it's not there yet, but they're also going to have a monthly reward program, which is also going to award members in Bitcoin, I would assume based on performance and certain topics. But I want to focus on the 2x2 follow me matrix and how it pays out 100% each spot, again, meaning you don't have to cycle to get paid. There are 13 matrices inside of Bitnamix. The first one starts at 0.006, which is approximately $6. You got 13 spots. Each one subsequently doubles in price, but also doubles in value, which means each one is paying out triple the amount as they double along. And you go from 1 all the way to 13, which is 2.6 Bitcoin, which by the time you complete your matrix, you're getting paid out 3 times that amount, which if I use my calculator, you're looking at approximately $75,000 in USD just on that one matrix alone. You know what that means, guys? If you literally just sat there and worked that one matrix level the entire year, you're still getting a $75,000 income. And that's based on the price now. Not to say that it won't skyrocket within the next month or so, as we've seen a couple of years back. All right. So all the payments are sent instantly to your personal wallet that you set up once you create your account. As a matter of fact, there's a security level that doesn't even allow you to share this program until you've actually put your withdrawal wallet. Why? Because each matrix is paying out an individual, another member in Bitnamix. So in order for the system to stay intact, everyone has to have a wallet in place, which only makes sense. I believe you come into this program to get paid, not to work for free. So this is how the matrix works, guys, okay? You're at the top, and a 2x2 is simply 2 people on the first level, 4 people on the bottom level. The first 2 spots will pay your upline. Okay, that's whoever is in the matrix above you. It doesn't necessarily mean it's the person who sponsored you. And I'll get into that later. A lot of people think that it's the sponsor that always gets paid. Not necessarily. You can end up in a different position in your sponsor's matrix, which would end up paying somebody else, whoever it is, which is called spillover, which we'll talk about later. The bottom 3 spots, 3, 4, and 5, will pay you 100% directly to your wallet. And then spot 6 will actually pay for you to re-enter the matrix and start a new one, which pays your upline, okay? This is what's called a follow me. Every time you cycle out, you end up on your sponsor's matrix again, which pays someone. It will pay them or the person above them or whatever have you, okay? So we're going to talk about a couple of situations and how you guys get paid. So in this situation, if you sponsored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, you have got paid 3 times your initial investment to get started. And this happens individually on all 13 matrices, okay? So that's this situation if you actually sponsored all 6 people. Now let's say, all right, these 6 people go out and they do exactly what you did. They each sponsored 6 people each. What happens is it causes them to cycle, which makes them end up under you in your matrix again, which guess what? It pays you 3 times your initial investment again, guys. The powerful feature of a 2x2 matrix is that this happens to infinity. This can be happen all day long. You can literally cycle out every day as many times as you want. As hard as you work, that's as hard as you get paid. Okay, guys, so in this situation, again, the 6 people that you brought in actually just repeated what you did. And what happens is because they cycle, they end up following you into the new matrix, which not only pays you 3 times, but it also cycles you out and you're doing it again. And you're landing in your sponsor's matrix somewhere in one of those 6 spots. That's this situation. Now, let's take a look at this situation. I'm going to take a sip of water real quick. Let's say you go ahead and you sponsor 2 people. Now, if you only sponsor 2, that you can still get paid 3 times. Why? Because they actually went out and they sponsored 2 people each. So again, they're repeating what you did. You went out and you got 2 people. That's 1 and 2. And then 1 and 2 actually went out and they sponsored 3, 4, 5, and 6. In this situation, okay, you still get paid 3 times your initial investment of the matrix. This also causes you to cycle and do it again. Now, get this question all the time. Alfredo, what if I can't recruit? I heard about spillover. I heard you can still make money without recruiting. Is that true? Yes, it's true, even though we don't like to promote it that way because we want people to go out there and work, but it is true. In a situation, in a very, not I would say rare situation, but in a lucky situation, you can come into the company, not sponsor anyone at all, and still get paid. And I'm going to show you what that looks like. As you can see, the matrix doesn't change. Nothing changes. You still get paid 3 times the investment. Everything looks the same, but the way that people land on your matrix changes. Let's say your sponsor actually forced those 2 first people onto you. That's what we call a forced matrix. That's what we call spillover. They actually gave you 2 people by force because they have to fit somewhere, right? Now, let's say those 2 people that were forced onto you, they went out and they just sponsored 2 people each. In this situation, you did not sponsor anyone, but you still got paid 3 times your initial investment. And this is what we call getting paid by spillover. Has this happened? Yes, it happens often. But again, this is by luck. This is not something that we can really control. The only thing you can control is the position you take. If your sponsor, okay, is a very good team builder and recruiter, then you might want to make sure that you're on his top spot, the top 2, because by being on his top 2 spots, it forces him or her to put the first 2 people onto you, which gives you spillover. Even though those spots don't pay you, you're still getting 2 spots out of 6, which increases your chances of the other 4 spots being filled by them 2 or by yourself. Okay, now there's a team effort, and there's a possibility that you can get paid without bringing anyone in at all. So before I get into the benefits of Bitnamix, that is just the one way, guys. That is just a 2x2 matrix. What Bitnamix did was super, super powerful. And this is what really attracted me the most to this program, because where the other 2x2 matrix programs failed at, in my opinion, okay, is that they didn't add any residual to it at all. And let me give you a real life example. I'm in another one of these Ethereum smart contract deals. I got a huge team. I did over $500,000, guys, in just a few months. And you know what? My income started to dry up dramatically. Why? Because there's no residual in place, which means if no one recruits, including myself, no one's getting paid. There's no money coming in. I went from getting, I don't know how many notifications a day to getting 1 maybe every other day or so, maybe once a week. I don't know. But the point is, if there's no new people coming in, no new sales happening, my income dries up. I don't care how big my team is. And that's the problem when you don't have a residual in place. So I'll pass it back to Dios and let him talk about the residual program.
Yeah, so the Unilevel is powerful, and I believe it is. I don't think there's great understanding of it, and I'm definitely going to present this and really spend some time explaining the 6-level Unilevel to you all, because I truly believe that this is what differentiates Bitnamix to any other business out there. Whether, I'm not going to name any of the other ones, but you know about the Trons and the Ethereums, the ones that are out there. They're missing this aspect of the compensation plan, which pays you, just like Alfredo said, I'm in similar businesses that I continue to pay. Why? Because they continue to pay me residuals every single month, and that starts to add up as you and your team grows. So pay very close attention to this 6-level Unilevel, because I believe that this is truly still, people don't understand the power behind it. So let's go over. Okay, so it costs $25 US. You paid out in US dollars. Obviously, it's paid out in Bitcoin, depending on what it is at the moment. But it's $25 US to stay active in Bitnamix. Bitnamix pays 95% of that $25 to the 6 levels. Again, I want to say that 95%, they're only holding on to 5%. And I'll tell you why, because we asked this question. The reason why they keep 5% is because there's actually fees that they have to pay in those 6 levels when they're paying out. So that's the only reason they're holding on to 5%. But again, 95% of that $25 US is being paid out every single day, because every single day, new people are joining Bitnamix. They're paying their $25 monthly fee, and they're active for 30 days. So that means as you and your team duplicates, you're going to be earning a percentage of that. How's that paid over? That's paid over in 6 levels deep. That's ridiculous. No company really pays that level deep in cryptocurrency that I've seen. Your first level, if you don't understand what your first level is, that's your direct sales. Anyone and everyone that you directly refer into Bitnamix and they pay their $25 US in Bitcoin into the system to activate their back office, you earn 3% of that $25. Second level, your second level are the people your first level brought in. You earn 5%. You can start to see how it starts to increase. Your third level people, which are the people that your second level bring in, is 7%. Your fourth level, 13%. Fourth level are the people the third level brought in. Your fifth level is 25% of the $25 is on your fifth level. And then the final sixth level is 42%. Now you might wonder, why are they paying higher on the higher levels? I will tell you this much. Many of you can probably answer this question, chat, if I just ask it very, very simply. How much more leverage or how much more powerful is one person versus 1,000 people? Meaning that your first level sales is only the sales that you're capable of doing. At the end of the day, there's only so many hours in your day. There's only so much time you have, and you can only put so much effort. So Bitnamix understands that. So they're paying you a higher level on your deeper team, meaning that as you and your team are growing and duplicating, which happens very easy as you bring in a couple people, those people bring in a couple people, you're going to start seeing how you're going to have anywhere from 10, 15, 20 people in your second. It multiplies there on your third, because remember, your third level are everyone that's their second level people are bringing in. And by default, that's going to snowball into a very larger amount on each level. Let me show you how that works. This is just obviously for illustration purposes. But like I said before, you only have so much effort, so much time, and so much you can do by yourself. But in this diagram here, you can see what you're able to do yourself by bringing in 5 people. Those 5 people are 5 people doing the same efforts you're doing. They're going to be able to bring in even more people. I can't even count how many are in there, but let's say there's 13 for examples, because I'm not going to count each circle down. Your second level, your second level partners are also on there. So you can see first level is your direct, your second level, your third level, your fourth level, your fifth level, and your sixth level, which the arrow just tells you your sixth level is actually your fifth level's partners. And that's how you start to duplicate it. And I'm going to show you why this is powerful and why I believe, look, in the matrix by itself, Alfredo just showed you how you can cycle all 13 matrices multiple times a day, multiple times a week, multiple times a month, depending on the level that you're invested into Bitnamix. That could mean a $10,000 day. That could be a $20,000 day. That could be a $1,000 day. That could be a $500 day. However, in the Unilevel, this could be every single day as people are paying their $25 monthly fee and your team is duplicating. You have a huge amount that you can grow potentially by earning up to 95% on 6 levels deep. Now, I want you to pay attention to this last slide I'm going to show you. But before I show you the last slide, to show you how powerful the residuals is and how much you can actually earn with just a very small effort by you and your team, let me talk to you about some of the benefits and what you get by paying that $25 monthly fee. So maintaining an active monthly membership includes access to the back office. Obviously, you have access to your Bitnamix back office where you have all your tools, your resources. You have access to the marketing system, which is coming very, very soon. You qualify. This is very important to understand. Paying your monthly membership qualifies you for the 2x2 matrix, which is what Alfredo just demonstrated to you. You also obviously qualify for the Unilevel commissions, which I just explained to you how it pays out 6 levels deep. And remember, that can build wide to infinity. 6 levels deep only, but those 6 levels can have infinite amount of people on each level. This also gives you access to the Telegram chat. You get access to our Facebook group, and then also access to the Bitnamix training, which right now is in the works and launching any day. And then finally, I want you to understand, when you personally pay your $25 monthly membership, guess what? 95% of that is paying your upline. It's paying your team, which is going to happen the same thing with your team members as they come in and they start paying that. And that's what guarantees everyone a 95% 6 levels deep of the $25 paid out every single month by every single member. If you're wondering how that's paid out every single night at midnight when you've achieved $50 in commissions in payout. The reason why that's low is the reason why there's a benchmark before they submit those payments or send those payments. You've got to realize that at 3%, if you only have a couple people, that could be literally 80 or 90 cents for just a few people, for just one person. So the fees alone are going to eat up your commission. So that's the reason why they hold it until there's $50 pending. That's going to show up in your pending balance. But they do pay out every night at midnight once you hit a threshold of $50. Now, take a look at this picture right here. And I'm just going to explain what this is. This is what's possible with what I call very minimal efforts by you and your team. I call this the power of 5. This is you yourself bringing in 5 people and encouraging and building your team. Remember, you're all leaders. At the end of the day, you're a leader because you're going to start Bitnamix. You're going to activate as many matrices as you can. You're going to pay your $25 monthly fee, and then you're going to definitely build your team and get 5 partners in. Once you get your 5 partners in, you're going to help those 5 partners get their 5 partners. Well, in this example, all I'm going to tell you is that on level 1 with 5 partners, that's about 0.0037. That's only a few bucks. That's not really a lot of money on the first level. That's about $4. But on the second level, it really starts to take off when you can start making, $33 a month, $35 a month on your first 2 levels. But as your team continues to bring in 5 themselves, you start to see how level 4 brings you in roughly $2,100. That's every single month. I want to remind you, this is if all your team members are building their Bitnamix business. They're all doing the minimum of just bringing in 5 people, which anybody and everybody knows 5 people that would be interested in earning Bitcoins every single day. This shows you how you can grow. Level 5, almost 2 Bitcoins, meaning that's $21,000 on level 5 alone. And level 6, which is what I told you, that's all those 3,000 people bringing in a few people themselves. Level 6 can have that. There's no limit. Remember, you can have more than this. This is just minimal efforts, 5 people each person. But level 6, if all the level 5s if 3,125 people on level 5 bring in 5 themselves, that'll pay you 16.16 Bitcoin. 16.16 Bitcoin is $173,000 in total, all 6 levels. Again, 5 people, bring 5 people all the way down in your entire team. 18.31 Bitcoins is roughly $195,000. Now, right now for those of you watching us live, I know this is going to be recorded. For those watching on the record, you obviously can't interact with this. But for those of you watching live right now, you just saw the matrix and how powerful the matrix is by itself. There's hundreds of thousands of dollars a day, a month, a week potential with the matrix if you're positioned well at the high levels as well. But check out the Unilevel and don't sleep on it, because there's a lot of money residually that you can make thanks to the power of the Unilevel and each one of your team members paying their $25 monthly fee. $195,000 for those of you watching on Facebook. Tell me who wouldn't mind earning and making $195,000, obviously paid out in Bitcoin every single month. And I'll look forward to those comments down below. So I'll turn it back over to Alfredo, who will show some of the features of Bitnamix. But I'm sure right now you guys have seen and understand the power that the compensation plan within Bitnamix has with both the 2x2 matrix and the Unilevel. There's no limit to what you can earn here in terms of Bitcoin on a daily or weekly basis. So with that, Alfredo, you there to do the features?
Yes, I'm here. That's awesome. I want to remind you guys that the residual, all right, because we're so used to this word residual as monthly, it is a monthly fee, right? To like Dio said, to maintain your business. It's really put in place for you guys to generate income without having to go and recruit more people. Because like I said, I'm in some of the programs that only involve the matrix and recruiting, and that's where they fall short, because there's no residual in place, which means my income can literally dry up today, tomorrow, which it has. It's dried up a lot. I mean, and that's why we've turned to Bitnamix, because of the residual that's in place. You guys can actually build a team so big that you'll make more off the residual that's paid out daily than a matrix. If you guys really think about it, some of you are already reaching those levels, right? You're going to start getting $100 deposits a day, $200, $300, $1,000 a day. This is all coming from the $25 monthlies that are paid every single month. Now, again, I just want to remind you before I get into the features and benefits that it is a monthly residual, but since it's Bitcoin, there's no need to wait 30 days to get paid. You actually get paid the same day as long as you hit the $50 threshold. And again, some of those payments can be micro payments. We don't want to jam up the network, but we also don't want you guys losing 60, 70% of the income just on fees. So the system will actually, it will hold your whatever's owed to you and pay you out once you hit $50 or more. So that could be happening multiple times a day, guys. All right. So I just want you be aware that it is a monthly residual, but it's paid out daily every single day as long as your team members are renewing their membership, which you will be reminded via email and Telegram once the bot actually goes live, guys. I just want to remind you that. So let me go back into my screen. We have so many exciting things in Bitnamix. I'm like, there's too much, but we're going to try to cover everything on tonight's call. Let me,
that's also why you pull that up. That's the sustainability that Bitnamix has, because again, folks, there's only so much people you can bring it into a 2x2 matrix where eventually it stalls, it slows down. But if you and your team built a very large network and you have a big team, obviously you're going to be continuing to get residual payments every single month as your team continues to grow.
Now here's an example. So if someone asks, well, why would I want to pay the 25 if, let's say, maybe you're not building your team, you have a team already. Let's take, for example, my situation with the other smart contracts. I have a team already, right? But I'm not actively bringing more people in because I put all my focus here in Bitnamix. But I still get upgrades and new people that come in from other members that are building from cycles or recycles here and there. Now, if I don't pay my 25, if this company had that in place, I could lose that commission, right? So instead of me taking a chance on losing that potential commission, I'd rather just pay my 25. But not only that, as my team is paying their 25, I'm getting paid from it as well. I have another company that's not in the crypto space, but it's in the residual space where I've made all my money up front, right, from the recruiting, but I no longer recruit at all. Like, I'm not even active. All I do is pay my $35 a month, and I'm guaranteed a 4 to 5 figure check every single month just because of residual. Some of you guys don't even make that at work right now. Some of you guys don't even have a job right now. You're struggling because of COVID. So I just want you guys to understand that this has been going on for 2 years. 2 years. I am going to make sure that I pay my $35 because I don't want to miss that 4 to 5 figure check that I get every single month, guys. It's a no-brainer. Of course, I'm going to pay my 35. Myself and thousands of others are going to continue to pay their monthly because they're owed a check every single month that they don't want to miss out on. The minute I don't pay my residual, I don't get a check, guys. So yeah, it's a no-brainer, and that's what we're building here in Bitnamix. So let's talk about some of the benefits, guys. We do have an automated Telegram notification bot. It's not live yet, but we heard from the programmers it's going to be live any day now, and that will let you know when you get paid, when you get new members, and when they pay their monthly fees, and when you need to pay your monthly fees. So you get reminded, hey, your expiration is coming up. You might want to go in there and just pay your 25 so that you don't lose any potential commissions. I mean, you could literally be one spot away from a 2.6 Bitcoin sale, and just because you didn't pay your 25, you miss out on that. That's going to be a pretty nasty situation. We don't want to see that, guys. So we don't make sure you guys are notified every time you're owed some commissions. So another thing is, guys, I don't know if you can show this towards the end, but we are the first. There's going to be others that copied our flow, but we are the first in this industry that we have credit card processing directly on site that allows you to acquire Bitcoin using your credit card or debit card, where you no longer have to go to Coinbase and wait for them to verify you. That could take a week. You know what sucks is when you're out there promoting this opportunity, you're building it, and then you have people that are excited, they're ready to join, and it takes them a week later to do it just because they're waiting on some verification to get some Bitcoin. That's the worst thing that happens, guys, and it happens all the time. Where that doesn't happen at Bitnamix because we have our own on-site partnership where we're allowed to take credit cards or debit cards, and you can acquire Bitcoin and have it sent straight to your wallet, not the Bitnamix wallet, to your wallet, and then take what you need from there and activate your business. So you don't no longer have to worry about dealing with all these other situations that could take you long, or not even yourself, your prospects that are ready, they're fired up. They saw the webinar, they saw your presentation, they want to join, and whoops, they don't have Bitcoin, and now they got to wait because they don't have a Coinbase account, and they got to wait 4 to 5 days for Coinbase to verify. If they do verify that fast, it's a whole thing. Nope, no longer. You don't have Bitcoin, no problem. Go down to the banner inside the back office, go purchase it, and you'll have it within minutes, guys. And it's available in over 100 countries. It's amazing. Now, all you need is a small starting capital. You can get started with as little as 0.006 Bitcoin, which opens up the very first matrix. And this is aside from the $25 that you're going to pay to activate your business. And the $25 doesn't rely on Bitcoin. It's whatever Bitcoin's price is. It's always going to be 25 no matter what. So if Bitcoin skyrockets to, I don't know, $20,000, $30,000, it's still 25 bucks. Okay, guys? Just want you to know that 100% of the income goes to the members. It doesn't go to the admin. It doesn't go to, whoever created it. It doesn't, it goes 100% to the members of this community, guys. And the creators don't keep any of the crypto. It goes straight from your wallet into the back office to their wallet. So whatever wallet is designated from your sponsors or the Matrix, that's where it goes instantly, guys. Within minutes, you guys will get paid as soon as people are coming into Bitnamix. And like I showed you, there are 13 income generating matrices. Now they all earn individually at any point. They don't have to rely on each other to earn. You can have the first matrix that can cycle 10 times a day. You can have matrix number 8 or 9 that cycles twice a day. It doesn't matter. They all work individually, guys. Not one has to do with the other. The project is 100% decentralized, which means no one is in control of your money, which is the main thing. Now, we understand that there are some humans interacting with the back office. It's because it has to be, okay? It has to be that way. We have to have some kind of programmers or developers or staff that actually works the interface. That's just the way it is. That's not on the blockchain, but the payments, the way you guys are moving money around, which to me is the most important, okay, that's decentralized using a Bitcoin smart code. Bitcoin does not have smart contracts like Ethereum and Tron and others, but they do have codings that allow these kind of things to happen, and that's what's happening inside of Bitnamix. Again, there's no admins needed to run. There's no one in that has to touch your money, and that's really what matters the most. I don't care what anybody says. In the past, for the last few years, I've joined so many crypto deals. Most of them, 9 out of 10 end up being scams. 9 out of 10 eventually would take your money, shut down the website, and there's nothing you can do. It's gone. That's it. It's sent to somebody's wallet with no ID. We don't know where it goes. We don't know who owns it. But guys, this happens so many times, and it's gave the industry of crypto a really bad look. But that's why things change. That's why Bitnamix has figured out that, hey, that's not the way things need to be anymore. We need to be transparent, and we need to allow the members to control their money. So even if the admins are sleeping or they're on vacation, the money will not stop because it's not built that way. It's built to pay you guys directly and instantly. So again, instant payouts directly to your wallet, which you control the private keys, and you can do what you want with that Bitcoin. No need to wait for a withdrawal. There's no withdrawal button inside of Bitnamix at all because it doesn't exist. Once somebody signs up, and if you're in line to get paid based on your position in the matrix, you're going to get paid whether you like it or not, whether you're sleeping, whether you're on vacation, whether you're working in business, or whatever the situation is. The income is literally unlimited. There's no limits to how many times you can cycle. There's no limits to how many people you could bring in the opportunity. It's really based on your hard work and efforts. Guys, it's transparent. All transactions are verifiable on the blockchain. We cannot hide it. If there's a payment that goes out, there's a transaction that goes with it, and you can trace it on the blockchain. You can see exactly what's going on, so nobody can run off with your money. You guys are safe here, guys, okay? It's a simple project, and it's very lucrative. There's no need to worry about hackers or anyone taking your money because there's no money in the system. They don't hold it at all. It's going straight to the members. And you can earn extra even without referring anyone by spillover, which I explained to you earlier in the Matrix, guys. All you need to do is get started today. At this point, I'm going to pass it back to Dios if he has anything to share. I think we have something else to cover. I don't recall, but get started today, guys. Most of you are here, were invited because you already created an account, and now you just have to either, set it up. Some of you guys are already set up. Some of you are leaders and already started generating some income. I congratulate you guys, but some of you are watching this and have not fully set up your account yet. So at this point, Dios is going to show you step by step how easy and simple it is to set up your account, and you'll be in position to start earning Bitcoin as soon as you get off this call. So I'll pass it back to you, brother.
Yeah, absolutely. So Getting started is pretty simple. So for those of you watching, well, first, if you're watching this on a video that's recorded later, there could be a button down below. Maybe some of the partners or members are using this video because we are going to record this. I'll edit it, slice it up, and make it look all smooth and clean for if anyone wants to use as a VSL for a page. There's probably a button down below. For those of you watching live right now, you're not a part of Bitnamix. You still haven't joined. Well, someone sent you here. Someone shared this video with you. Someone shared you the group, the Facebook page, whatever it is, someone shared it with you. You have to get back to them. Once you get back to them, or when you click the button below this video, what you have to do is follow these simple steps. It's very simple and easy to get started with Bitnamix. They're going to give you a link. That link, you're going to want to click on register. Make sure you're signing up with the right sponsor. I hid this for security reasons, but right here, you're going to read and it's going to say a business partner ID number. Make sure that's the ID number, your business partner. There's also email address also that's just been added so that you can see that you're joining the right person, because we want to make sure when you're joining the person you want. Put in your email information, confirm your email, put in your password. I want to stress with emails, please use a Gmail. We have seen some people have used maybe a private ISP, private internet provider, and some of those are their junk box might send things to spam, or you might not even get it, or to junk. So please be careful. I would recommend a Gmail. It's free, or just one of the popular free ones like Hotmail, AOL, and things like that. But Gmail's my favorite. I would highly recommend that. Once you go ahead and create your account, you're going to get an email. And in that email, you're going to have your login information as well as a login. You can log in either from that email or just go to the Bitnamix homepage and click on login on the top right-hand corner, and you'll log in. Once you're logged in, you're in your back office. The back office looks like just what the screen is right here. Your very first step before you do anything is you want to go ahead and activate your account. You're going to be red and it's going to show inactive until you go over here in the top right where it says My Matrix, and then once again under under Payment Monthly, and then under Pay Monthly, you'll click on that, and you're going to go to this page here that's going to tell you to pay the $25 monthly fee. This is what activates you. I want to stress, though, when you're sending your Bitcoin, do not send $25. Like, you know how on your wallet, you can, on your mobile device or on your desktop, whatever wallet you use, I recommend blockchain. But whatever wallet you're using, do not use the $25 in USD to send a Bitcoin. That's going to cause a delay in your activation. What you want to do is right here, amount to send. You want to type in this exact amount, or the easiest way is just use a QR code. Your QR code, you're not going to mess up. It's going to copy this address exactly, and it's going to copy the amount in Bitcoin to send. But it's crucial that you send only this Bitcoin amount. Once you send it from your phone and you've gotten confirmation from your wallet that it's been sent, just click on the verify and activate my account, and you're all good to go on there. The next step is activate your matrix. Again, I want to go back, wait 30 seconds. Once you get the confirmation, wait 30 seconds, and then click on verify and activate my account. In case I wasn't clear on that, you have to wait 30 seconds before clicking the verify and activate my account. Once that happens, you're now going to be an active member, and now you can go to your matrix. You click up here up in the top where it says My Matrix, and then My Matrix again. You click on there, and it's going to take you to your actual active matrix. Now, in this example, this is a brand new partner who has none of the levels active. So this is the first one, the second one, the third one, the fourth one, and so on. So what you want to do, you can't jump, you can't skip. It will not allow you to. You have to start from the lowest level and go on the way up. So your first level, you're going to go to the 0.0006 level, which is only about $6 or $7 at this time. And you click on Start Now. Once you click on Start Now, this is exactly the same as a $25 monthly, with the exception of the amount of Bitcoin you're sending. The easiest way, scan the QR code. Everything's done for you. If you don't scan the QR code, please be very hesitant and confirm that you're copying the full Bitcoin address with no spaces. You want to copy only the full Bitcoin address and send in the exact amount of Bitcoin. Once you receive confirmation that you were successful in sending the Bitcoin with whatever wallet you use, again, I recommend blockchain. Click on verify and activate my account after 30 seconds of sending the Bitcoin. Once you do that, you're now going to be active. And then the next step is go ahead and do the same thing that you did for level 1 to level 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. Obviously, activate all the levels that you can financially activate at the start. What I'll tell you is this: lots of people have seen spillover. Now, if you're seeing spillover and you're not at all the levels, you're missing out on money, because those are people that would be falling on your matrix if you were at those higher levels. We've got thousands of people who've already come into Bitnamix, and there's lots of people who activate all the matrices, or some people only go about half of them. Some people do maybe the first 10. Some people do just the first 2 or 3. But again, that aspect of the spillover, you're much better positioned, and you're leveraging your team if you activate as many matrices as you can financially do as possible. So again, go out and activate as many matrices as you can. And that's how easy and simple it is to get started with Bitnamix. So I'm going to stop the screen.